In my opinion, I think we have one of the best crops that we've had in a long time. My name is Craig Converse. I'm a third generation farmer on this farm here. My ancestors and family has been farming for many, many generations and have moved from the east going west as land becomes available. So I've been farming myself since 2008, so about 12 years here on the farm. I went to college and got a bachelor's degree in agronomy, which is for agriculture, and continued, got a master's degree, went to work for seed companies for a number of years, and then had a calling. My dad was ready to retire, and the opportunity came to come back to the farm, and I felt it was necessary and important in my life to be able to come back to take over this family farm to continue that legacy onto my kids, which are old enough now that are helping me on the farm, so on to the next generation hopefully at some point. So the farm total is 1,000 acres, and I raise 500 then of soybeans and 500 of corn. And we just rotate back and forth on those acres every year. And then I also do seed sales. I sell seed, but also I raise soybean seed for the seed companies to resell. I have my own customer base, and then I go out and meet with them after harvest or during harvest here to make sure, and then talk about orders and ordering again. Yeah. When customers buy, they're buying from me. I resell seed, the company. That's why they go through these dealers like this, that, you know, they're selling to the dealer resells seed to the customers. I don't sell chemicals or fertilizer, so they would just give them to me to get the seed. They may still have to go to a co-op that sells more products like that, or custom application, those types of things. But for me, I'm always going to be here. The trust level that, you know, I will sell the best that I can, because and I grow what I sell. So I know myself, if I'm willing to grow it and it's good, I'll sell it to you, because otherwise why would I grow something that isn't versus an elevator or somebody, a co-op, they just sell, they don't raise it. I raise it. So I have a field day where I invite my customers and we go through the plot in August to say, okay, these are the new varieties, this is what you should look at before we get into harvest, just to kind of be thinking about and looking, okay, you know, this is what's coming up, give you a chance to look at them in the field. Last year, you know, we were so wet, we didn't get a lot of acres planted. The crop was very poor last year. My bean average, I think, was 45 bushel last year. So we were fortunate going into the spring on the drier side. Things went very well. I actually started planting beans the 30th of April this year. Never planted beans in April before. Things were looking really, really good. We had some nice timely rains. Growth was really, really good because we had warm temperatures, and then it kind of quit raining. So I was really looking forward to this record crop. But I think that dry weather we had in August, it started taking off some yield. We had over 30 inches of rain last year. We've had about 11 inches this year, a third of what we had last year. And normally it's probably around that 18 to 20 inches. The concern now going into this fall is it's very dry. You know, you're always kind of thinking, well, what's going to happen next year? If it stays dry like this, we're really going to be in trouble. We better hope for another 20 plus inches of rain next year, or it won't be a very good crop next year. And snowfall doesn't really add much moisture to our ground because the ground is froze. If it freezes before it snows, when the snow melts, it just runs off. It's always the spring rains that really add moisture back to the soil. Or fall, if you get some in the fall before the ground freezes. The crop ended up about average, I think, on yield that the farm averages. So my beans averaged 58 bushel. Very good crop, very pleased with it.